Today we're spending some time with a man whose resume includes everything from go-go to Frank Sinatra, the music of Luther Vandross to Miles Davis. A big welcome to Marcus Miller.
Rick, how you doing, man?
Today, Marcus, we're going to talk about your latest adventure, A Night in Monte-Carlo. It's in stores now, it's online now, but there's got to be some great stories to tell. So I want to start talking about that magnificent building, the location, and the setting that you chose for this project.
Well, the hall that we did it in is called the Salle Garnier, which is the Opera House in Monte-Carlo. And it's a small place. It holds about 600 people, but it turns out it's a replica of the Opera House in Paris. And it's really gorgeous. I've never seen so much gold in one place.
I wanna be rich, I wanna be happy, and live inside a love that shines bright enough to last a lifetime. I wanna be rich, more than a fantasy, ride the winds and climb. It's all
you always had a unique relationship with Miles Davis. In the setting of this recording, what did you think that you could bring to an evergreen like So What?
You know what?
Aside from the fabulous solo that you did on there.
Thank you. With So What, the thing that I really liked about the original So What, I mean, I liked everything, but one thing in particular was the intro. If you play that intro, it creates a mood that covers the whole song, you know, and I always wondered why no one plays the intro. So when I had this opportunity to work with the orchestra, I said, you know what, I want to orchestrate the intro, and so people can hear that intro again and remember the original feeling of the song. So that's the thing that's most special about it to me.
There's a Brazilian medley on there, and I know you had to give some thought to that, but it did seem, with the symphony, a little bit of a left-of-center kind of a choice. Talk a little bit about the two classic Brazilian songs that you included on the project.
Because we were in an opera house, I started off with an operatic aria, which is called O Mio Bambino Cara, right? It's an old Puccini aria, which is usually sung by a soprano, and the beat changes, and we go into the samba beat, and we go into Sergio Mendes's Mas Que Nada. But we did it much faster, and we did it more in the style that Al Jarreau used to do the song.
How important is it for us, all of us, to stay on top of new sounds and new music, or be exposed to old music?
I think it's really important. I think that if you, for example, when I was a kid, I fell in love with Herbie Hancock's Headhunters. And then I went back and I discovered, you know, Miles, and I discovered, you know, Wayne Shorter. And I discovered, from Miles, I discovered John Coltrane. In my head, I always hoped that I could do that for somebody. You know what I mean? That I could come up with a music that would hit a young person right in square between the eyes, but then make them go, this makes me want to do some exploring. You know?
Tell us about some of the projects that the casual Marcus Miller would be surprised that you've been involved in.
Okay, let's see. You might be surprised that I played on Mariah Carey's first hit, Vision of Love. I played on Julian Lennon's hit. Remember John Lennon's son, Julian?
Of course.
It was called Much Too Late for Goodbyes. On Grover Washington, Bill Withers' Just the Two of Us. Herbie Hancock called me and he said, listen, I need you to come out to Miami to record a song on my album, The Imagine Project, right? My models were like Herbie and George Benson and people like that who just say anything is possible. Even as a jazz musician, all the doors are open. Just be open, don't be a snob, and just be forever interested, you know, about music and excited about music, and anything is available to you. You know what I mean? Because it's all about trying to open up, you know, and try to find the next thing that can excite you, you know.
Very good.
Wish me luck.
It's a pleasure hanging out with you.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.